Good evening, judges. Biologically, sex is designed for one main purpose: procreation. Anything else, that's extra. The female reproductive cycle comes around once a month. For a man, it's every day. For each sexual act, the woman's one egg is matched by the man's 120 million sperm cells. Now let's do some calculation. 120 million sperm cells a day, every day, as opposed to one egg a month, every month, means, assuming all the cells are viable, that it will take only 30 men to impregnate all the women in the world. This points to one clear fact: a man is, by nature, polygamous. Monogamy and fidelity are unnatural situations promulgated by religious beliefs and social pressures. Take those away, every man would cheat. It's simply biological. Now let's look at the extra. It's a known fact that women, for the most part, are more emotional than men. So it's natural that after a sexual encounter, she'll be attached. But because a man is visual and logical in nature, there's no emotion involved. For him, it's just a physical release that's got nothing to do with love. A man loves his woman by protecting and providing for her. Period. It's really quite simple. For a man, the physical and the emotional, two separate entities. Thank you.
We have shows like Jerry Springer where they will put on all these guys that are cheating anyway and have the woman fight over it. But then when I look at the practice of my ancestors and so on, right, when they was doing it, when they was practicing plural marriage, there would be sisterhood between the women. There would be women engaging in healthy sisterhood bonds and connections between them that helped foster positivity in the home. You know, domestic assistance, child rearing assistance, all of these things, you know, but I'm supposed to follow the West where unhealthy relationships are being practiced. Nah, I don't actually think that makes sense. I'm not gonna pick the culture that says competition over connection or conflict over cooperation. That don't make sense to me. You know, sassy cat fights over healthy sisterhood. You know, they'll put it right there on your screen on Maury, on Jerry Springer, on Steve Wilkos. You'll see this non-monogamy happening anyway, and then the woman fight.
And we're all dating the same man.
We've been together 6 years. He slid in my DM on Facebook.
And she slid in my room after that. I never felt like one female could amount to everything that I wanted. Whether she can cook and clean but she couldn't have sex, or she can cook, clean, have sex but she didn't know how to be there financially.
We knew nothing about poly, and we tried it, we liked it, we started doing more research, and it just kind of went from there.
We really don't have jealousy and insecurity issues. We always uplift, especially within the women. We always uplifting one another.
So like before I met them, like I was a single parent, and it was like real hard on me, but just meeting them and them meet my son, like it's got 10 times better.
It's gonna be hard to be in a poly relationship if you do have a lot of insecurities, and if you're a jealous person, so you won't be able to do it because it'll break you mentally. Poly is great when it comes to household chores. One person might be cleaning the kitchen, one person might be cooking, one person might be doing the kids' hair or helping the kids with homework. You just get a lot of help.
They're benefiting and they're grasping and they're gaining a lot within just being into the relationship.
With the right people, you would never want to go back. It's going to be hard to go back to being monogamous. Why make my life harder when I can have it
Especially
easy?
with the right people. It comes in all forms and shapes and sizes.
Here's a little fun fact. There are more women on this planet than men. In the United States, we have about 1/4 of our population in jail. Another 1/4 of our population identifies as LGBTQ. So with that being said, it is a shortage out here. It is a shortage of available good out here. So for all you that think you deserve your own, like your own personal, like that's only yours. Like, okay, it's some women that do. But are you that? Like, what do you bring to the table and make you think you deserve your own, and it's a shortage? Sis, grow up. You gonna have to share that. That's our.
Это моя жена. Чего ты хотела?
Я хотела больше времени проводить с подругой.
Правильно. Я решил твою проблему?
Решил.
Знакомьтесь, это моя вторая жена Сакинат. Подруга ее.
Джулиан, я не это делала.
Сакинат, добро пожаловать.